Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess, so let's get into it. And what's good, everybody? Ooh. There we go. What's good, everybody? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess. Okay, and we're here to talk about two things and two things only. So this video just might be a tad bit short because I only do premieres when the videos is like 15 minutes or more. So when it's under 15 minutes, I don't like to do no premieres because I'm like, what's the point of having them sitting here through all this shit and not letting them be able to fast forward through nothing if it ain't no more than 15 minutes, okay? So with that being said, before we get into anything else, we're about to get into a little bit of promotion real quick. I got to promote a couple of things on the channel. So let's get into the promotions first, and then we're going to get into what we're here to talk about. So let's get into the promotions. Ooh. And those were two of the things that I have going on my channel. Now, the first thing is first, which is the Whether You Like It or Not Season 3 panel, okay, which stars myself, Terrence, Josiah, Really BTV, Simply Sakina, and Brandy Chanel. We will be back for the Whether You Like It or Not Season 3 panel where we'll be discussing the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Basketball Wives, okay? And from the looks of things, we'll be back in May. Basketball Wives has not given us a trailer, a preview, nor a release date. Real Housewives of Atlanta are the only ones that's giving us one. So, right about now, we're going to run with May the 2nd is when the panel will be back, okay? So, be tuned in to the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Now, let me give you a couple of things about that. Now, Josiah will still be on the panel. Josiah will still be a main panelist, but Josiah will not be there as much. He'll be there, but not that much. You know what I'm saying? Because he got other things going on with his job, and that panel airs on Mondays. So it may be a while. Like, I think he'll be able to do like the very first one he'll probably be able to do, but then after time goes on, you may see him a little less than before, and that's only because of the workload that he got on that particular day. So like I said, Josiah will still be a part of the panel. He will still be a part of the main cast, and his picture will still be up. He will be promoted as a main cast member, but he just won't be there as much as he normally would be. But don't get it twisted. He's still a part of the family. Okay. So that's the first thing. The second thing is The Influence, which is a show that features myself and Reggie, who was my cousin, and he was a pop-up panelist last season on the Whether You Like It or Not panel. We have our own show now, which is called The Influence. It would be a musical show, which will run for 10 weeks straight. We should start filming the show a little bit later on this month. We're going to be pre-recording it. So I'm really looking forward to be out in April. So we should be filming it later this month. It's going to be a 10-week show, and we should be done with the filming in the middle of April, and the show should be out by the beginning of April. So be on the lookout for that. We will have guest appearances on there, and we will be discussing nothing but music and music only. Next thing is up is Boys Night Out. Now, this week will be the first episode of Boys Night Out that you've seen in about almost a month, pretty much, because we haven't done an episode of Boys Night Out since before we went to Atlanta. First things first, though, we're going to put out the getaway vlog first. Josiah has to re-edit it because there was some footage that he didn't get from me, so I had to send it to him. So the vlog should be out by this weekend. So that's going to be the first episode of Boys Night Out that you see. And then 2 weeks later, we'll be back for a brand new episode of Boys Night Out. And then we'll be finishing up our second season, and then we're going to go on a month or two hiatus, and then we'll be back in the summertime for Boys Night Out. So I think our new I think we'll be ending the season in April, and we'll probably go on like on a 2 month hiatus. So we'll probably be gone for like the whole month of May, a little bit of June, and we'll probably come right back in July, probably. So that's probably how it's gonna work out, depending on how the episodes work. But yes, the getaway vlog will be first, and then we'll be back for a real show. Okay. So yes, Boys Night Out is still on the horizon. And last but not least is the roaster review. We will be back this Wednesday at 8, 7 Central, me, Terrence, and Josiah. And we will be talking about Kandi and the Gang. And then later this month, it will be both Kandi and the Gang and Love and Mayor Chunksville. Okay. So those are the things that I got coming up on my channel. So I'm glad that you guys are still here. And guess what? Guess what? I am less than 500 away from 30K. Less than 500K. So shout out to all of my new subscribers that have just tuned in. I love you guys. Thank you. You're in for a good show. Okay. Now, y'all already know what time it is. It's time to get messy. Okay. So the first thing is first, we find out that College Hill has a reboot in the works. Okay. But it's not the College Hill that we know and we love, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into this article from the jasminebrand.com, okay? We're going to get into that real quick, and then we're going to talk about it right after it's over. So this is what the article states. Now it says, the Jasmine Brand exclusively reports a new reality show focusing on higher education is in the works. Sources tell us that a College Hill reboot is in the works. College Hill was a reality show series on BET that followed the lives of students at historically black colleges. We're told that filming is currently underway, and the non-scripted show will follow celebrities that didn't attend or finish college. Sources tell us that the following celebs have allegedly been casted: former NBA star Lamar Odom, reality star Nene Leakes, reality star Ray J, bounce music artist Big Frida, rapper Dream, Da, and more. Okay. Insiders tell us that the show is being filmed at Texas Southern University. Now, are you looking forward to this reboot? And the answer is no. The answer is no. Okay. Period. The answer is no. Because I'm like, when we think about College Hill, we thinking about like the essence of College Hill. Like these girls going on a reality show, going to college, showing us the college life and things of that nature. And it's just like, you know, what made them think that we want to see this? Like, we really don't want to see this at all. And I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not really, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not feeling this idea. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm not feeling this idea because it's like, well, because when I heard about College Hill getting a reboot, I'm thinking we're gonna get it back to where it was before. You know what I'm saying? Because College Hill was highly entertaining. College Hill was here before there was a Love and Hip Hop. College Hill was here before there was a Housewives of Atlanta. Like College Hill was that reality show that we all looked at, okay, and it was entertaining. I wish it was still out because I would be reviewing College Hill right now, and them College Hill reviews would be entertaining as hell if I was doing them. Okay, y'all know that. So it's just like, okay, girl, whatever. I don't know. And then I hear that Stacey Dash is a part of the cast too, and I hear that her and Nene then butted heads. So it's just like, girl, what are we giving? What are we giving? Because I don't know what the hell this is. What the hell are we giving, honey? I don't know. But to each his own, child. So what do you guys think about that? How do you guys feel about that? How do you feel about College Hill being in this format versus the format before? Because me personally, I'd rather have the format before than this. But I know me and my love for reality TV. I already know what it's gonna be like. I'm gonna sit up here and watch it just to give it a shot. And if I like it, I'm gonna review it, y'all. So we'll see. But I want to know what y'all thoughts is about that because I ain't really feeling this whole idea of this. I'm not feeling it at all. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next story, which is Kandi Burruss. Okay. Now, we got an article here from radaronline.com that talks about Kandi Burruss, Atlanta restaurants, and they both get a C score with the health department. Okay. Child, I just don't know what it is with Kandi in these restaurants, honey. I just don't know what it is, but we finna get into this article, y'all. We finna get right on into it, and we gonna talk about it, baby. So, the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss restaurants have failed to score higher than a C when it came time for a health department inspection, with both the Old Lady Gang and Blaze holding the mediocre rating. This weekend, The Real Housewives of Atlanta stars new show Kandi and the Gang focused on her and Todd Tucker running the two locations with their family and friends. Last year, Radar broke the story that both Kandi and Todd's spots were struggling to pass health inspections. The two restaurants have yet to improve on their C scores. The Old Lady Gang's last inspection went down on July the 14th, 2021. The department investigator noted that the manager was not displaying active managerial control to prevent foodborne illness. Further, the official noted that they saw sliced cheese, raw salmon, and sliced tomatoes being kept at a temperature above 41 degrees. Old Lady Gang was also inspected. What was it? I think they're trying to say other location. Old Lady Gang's other location was also inspected weeks prior on July the 7th, 2021. The official observed the main kitchen with no hand soap and also noticed the sliced cheese, raw hamburgers, shrimp, chicken, and crab cake weren't being stored at the proper temperature. The other restaurant owned by Kandi and Tucker, Blaze Steak and Seafood, has also had issues with its health inspection. It currently has a 77 rating and a C score. The inspector noted, I observed hot, potentially hazardous food received at less than 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Further, the toxic substances weren't properly identified. The inspector had issues with two unlabeled spray bottles of chemicals. The report also noted that they observed expired buttermilk that was not thrown away. Furthermore, they noted that both back doors were open, which could be an issue when it comes to rodents and animals coming in. The C score was actually an improvement for Kandi and Todd because Blaze had scored a 55 in May 2021. The reality store was forced to temporarily shut down the spot and fix the issues before reopening. The inspector said they observed employees switch from working with raw food to ready to eat food without washing their hands. Food handler touched raw oysters and raw salmon and then proceeded to handle ready to eat leafy greens with the same gloves on improperly. Further, employees had kept the Chick-fil-A cup in the kitchen area. Also, they observed that the interior of both the ice makers, large in kitchen and small behind the bar, have a large accumulation of pink organic residue. Kandi was able to quickly get Blaze back to a C. No new inspections have been done since the summer. As Radar reported, Kandi and Todd's business is being accused of owing $23,000 in back taxes. Woo, child, the ghetto. Okay, so that was the story from Radar Online about Kandi's restaurant struggling to get their scores up. And my thing about this is, girl, you need to do something because if you're trying to get into this business and you're trying to get you a restaurant and you want you want people to come in and eat your food and you got a show talking about your restaurant, you need to make sure your stuff is on point. And obviously it is not on point and you're not trying to make it be on point. I just feel like you need to know what you're doing. Like you in this restaurant business, you know that the health inspection people are there. You know that they take off for any little thing. Like I said, I work at Kroger. So I already know what they take off for. It don't matter what it is. If you have a phone charger, it plugged up in the wall in the back there, take off of that. If you got an empty bottle back there, like an empty soda can or anything like that, they'll take off of that. You got to realize that. And on top of that, you need to make sure your employees are being more sanitary. These type of things will make a person not want to eat at your damn restaurant. Because I know I didn't want to eat at Blaze, period. Now I went to OLG, which I will be talking about my experience of OLG when I do my review of the show, which is at this point already out. But however, I just feel like oh, that was Josiah texting me about that vlog that he just updated. Okay. So that's how I feel about it. Like I feel like, girl, like what are you doing? Because ain't nobody gonna want to eat at your damn restaurant and you ain't doing what you're supposed to do to keep it up. Um that's how I feel about it. It's just like, girl, really? You know what, Kandi? Like, girl, bye. Because, and then if you lose business, then what? And then the fact that you could only get it up to a C is fucking alarming to me. Like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Like, when you hear this type of thing, like it make me think you got roaches in your restaurant. Now, when we went to the OLG in Camp Creek in East Point, it was clean, you know, the service was great, but I ain't gonna talk about nothing else about the OLG until I get to my review about it. But other than that, it's just like, girl, bye. Like, girl, bye. Like, what are you doing, girl? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What the fuck are you doing and why are you doing it? Period. Okay. So I'm just like, I don't know, Kandi. Like, girl, you need to get that together. Cause there ain't no good look. Like, they chopping up raw food and then they don't wash their hands to serve the food to somebody else. Like, I work in produce and I constantly wash and sanitize my hands. It don't matter what I'm doing. Like, I constantly wash and sanitize my hand. When I'm done working on one thing, I wash and sanitize. Like, I make sure I wash and sanitize my hand. And I probably do it like every hour, every minute. It don't matter. I'm always washing my damn hands. But I've been doing it anyway. It's just like I'm very self-conscious because I'm dealing with other people's food. This is food that people are buying. And so it's just like I want to make sure that I am sanitized. My hands are good. I like my hands got to be clean. Everything like I can't do that. Like I can't do that. I can't do that. Period. Okay, that's just how I feel about it. Period. I don't care what nobody got to say about it. It is what it like. Nope, can't do it. That's just the facts. Facts on facts and Rex on Rex. Period. So Kandi, my girl, you need to do better with your restaurants because at the rate you going, ain't nobody gonna want to eat at them nasty motherfuckers. I'm just being honest. Period. Because it's just not no good look you get. Like you had an F and you can only get up to a C. That means you still got work that you got to do. Like, what's really the point? Are you hiring folks who don't know how to clean up? Because I just feel like if you own a restaurant that's nasty, how your house look? That's all I'm saying. But with that being said, this be your boy Scott by Nature TV. Please be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share the video, click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, you have my Twitter and my IG down below. I do follow back on IG, so if you want me to follow you back on Instagram, be sure to hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scotty, and I will definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, your boy's out of here. Until my next video, I'll holler at you later. Peace out.